Nublet. Seda, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just getting the rest of the setup underway. Bald. Oh, I need a bald command. I don't know what it would do, but we definitely need to get one. I have a fun surprise I can't wait to test out. No bald command. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of commands, but we have to change that. Aaron, welcome in. I have a new setup that I can't wait. I started streaming a little later, and and then it hit me. It's like I should just go live because I've just been here tweaking my new setup. It's still very, very new, but I'll play with it a little bit before we jump right in. I have had no caffeine today. Definitely a hug command. Yeah, I need a. You know what? I think we have a hug command. Let me actually check. I don't have a hug command. I thought I set one up. You know what? I'm gonna check that. Let me I could be sure that I had a Cloudbot hug command. I must not have. I thought I did. Oh no. Can I hug a specific user? Let me try. I'm just gonna see what happens. Okay, it's not doing anything. Oh no. Oh, well. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that, because I thought I had one. Because I remember setting one up we could make chatters hug each other. Let me remove this. I'm gonna get my game. Nope, wrong game. Going. You had salmon for breakfast and just did the treadmill? Oh, that's awesome. Stair machine. Oh, I love that. You just finished glazing the most delicious moist chocolate cake. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I want to do the Stairmaster. I did the elliptical for my cardio today. Wow, I'm just a black screen, but it's because okay, there's no use in, let's do that. All right, I have a green screen, but I'm going to have to mess a little bit with the with my setup before I do anything, cuz I don't know how this is going to work. Oh my god, it actually works. So the experimenting that I'm gonna have to do now is to figure out where to put the green screen, and then what to do with my video. So, oh boy. Wow, a 3-stream streak, yay! So I have to figure out if this is a good spot for me, or if here is a good spot for me. I don't know yet. Oh no, what am I doing? That's not good. But how will I warn you about the lights being turned on by themselves? That is a thing. So I just have to, let's jump into the game. No more double doors! I know, right? It's EOS getting more professional. Alex, welcome in! Guys, I'm gonna give you permission to let me know if I need to move my, because I don't want, my video to be crazy in the way, but look, we have a green screen now. So the story of how I obtained this green screen, let's get this started. I'm just watching OBS. It's an early, I like this place for you. Aww. Yay. I think I like it too. Let me actually make sure that my, okay. I think this is good placement. Perfect. Perfect. This is so exciting. Yay! Yeah, I was gonna make an announcement. The reason why I started 15 minutes late because I was fussing with this. And I thought about just doing the tweaking live, but then I thought, no, let's just get this over with. And then I realized, let's just go live. I've been here. I've been on time in spirit, or well, on the 9:30 in spirit. But yeah, this is an early birthday gift. So I'm a June. My birthday's in June. Now, if you make a dance, it's easier to make an emote of it. Oh, that's exciting. But yeah, I do have a, Pagan Cryptids, good morning! Good morning, welcome in. Can we see the mug that is sitting next to you? So I have a confession to make, Seda. I did not make any caffeine this morning, and I may regret this, because I may suddenly get very, tired and narcoleptic. But I'm awake now, because I had a really good cardio workout so I feel wide awake. Um, but this was an early, yeah, the green screen was an early birthday gift from my husband. Um, my birthday is in June, but this one arrived yesterday, and he turned to me and he's like, I think I approve for today, but I do have, okay, I'm not sponsored. I do have a sparkling water. It's like it doesn't have sugar in it, it's just a carbonated water. I didn't do caffeine. One, because I ran out of creamer, but also I'm trying a thing where like I love bubble water so much. Um, so I have that, and I also have just my normal water because we're unhinged, or I'm unhinged. TV static water. Oh my god, yeah, a little bit. Oh, this is exciting. Hang on, what is green around me? Well, I've got the Sailor Moon mug. There's surely some Jupiters wearing green. How does that... Oh, it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of green screening Jupiter's skirt. Jupiter could be an e-girl. Like one of those skirt cam... You know those, like, streamers? Cryptids, how are you? How are you? I hope you're doing wonderfully. God, I love your name so much. Vaunt, good morning to you too. How are you? I know it's like early afternoon for you. I have a green screen, so it's just very exciting. Sleepy, but good. Yeah, I've been up since 3:30 my time. It's approaching 10 a.m. my time. I've been having a thing where, like, I haven't been sleeping super great. I don't know why. But I'm here and just making the most of it. I'm really, like, stoked about the green screen. It's a little, I don't know. It's very fun. Only thing I'd suggest for green screen is having a light down there to get rid of the blotch on the bottom. Left. Is this the left? This is my left. Or are you talking about on this side? Is there a blotch? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if I didn't get migraines, I would have yeah, oh, I see. There's like this aura of chaos. Let's try this. But yeah, you're right. Lighting is important, and I just kind of forget that lighting is a thing. How's this? Wow, this is unreal. I feel like, guys, I feel like a legitimate streamer, kind of. I feel like a real streamer now. Like, I'm a big kid now. I can stream with a green screen. Ablache, did you finish the story about the green screen arriving yesterday and what your husband said? Yeah, no. Did I? I don't remember. Chaos Brain kicked in. I'm not caffeinated either. So basically, he turned to me and he said, this is a gift I want to give you early so you could, like, make the most of it. Slight improvement. Yeah, if I had a ring light, that would be better. I hate ring lights because they give me migraines. They're too bright. But I'll mess around with it. But we have this light for now. I could also do an overhead light. Slight improvement. Yeah, we've got this side, the big aura of bulbiness. So, I don't know. I can also tweak, like, the size, is that good? Is it too big? Is it too small? I have never used a green screen ever before, so I'm kind of, I don't know. I think my video's fine, but what's nice is that, like, when you have a webcam, when you're a streamer with a camera, this is totally fine. Yay! Something that I personally like is getting to actually see, like, clearly see the face of the person who's streaming, so... I don't know. On the one hand, I thought I would be really self-conscious, like, oh dear God, my chat's gonna see every, I don't know, blemish and... I don't know. But I think this is fine. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay, the spirits are neutral today. Cool. Yay! Oh my god, this is really exciting. Maybe the only thing you can really do is, like, crop the video where the mic doesn't appear, but even that's unnecessary. I thought about that. Yeah, I did have to crop it because the green screen does not really... My hands have a green tint to them. Oh, boy. I wonder why. Like, I'm not green-skinned or anything. I am olive. Like, is it because I kind of have yellow... I wonder if it's because I have, like, yellow undertones. It's kind of funny. That's so funny. You're absolutely gorgeous. Don't, Erin, you're so sweet. You too. Honestly, same to you. Same to you. All of us millennials, all of us like older millennials, I honestly feel like we're all aging backwards. I I feel much healthier and like more I have more vitality in my upper 30s than I did in my teens or 20s. I was a little runt in my 20s. I was a neurotic little like bookworm. I'm not green skinned. I am olive. Olives are green. I get that. Prove it vitalized right now. I already did. Desk Chen, I had a really killer workout. I did all my strength training. I have because this week has been a bit of a rough week, so I've done most like my workouts, some of my workouts at home. Today was my first day back at the gym. And I realized that dumbbells are a lot harder. Like trying to do like bicep curls with dumbbells is a lot more hardcore because you have to manage your balance and posture and form when you're just using the dumbbells. But when you're sitting on the machine takes care of the form for you. So when I sat back down, I was like, oh, this is a lot easier than what I was doing at home, kind of thing. Desk-chan, good morning. I hope you're doing wonderfully. I really do. Curious case of Benjamin Button. Aw. Did I was a fatso in my... Oh, well, the 20s for me was just, like, mental health-wise was just awful. Like, severe anxiety. Like, I was... I don't know. I did everything in extremes. Even down to, like, being... I don't know. So I just feel like I've gotten so much healthier the older I've gotten. And I guess what I'm trying to say, Erin, is that life has a way. Life really has a way. Like some of us stress eat. For me, I actually, when I'm stressed or anxious, I stop eating. Like I lose my appetite and then get like really sick. And so I just always had really, yeah. But I'm loving my 30s because I'm just learning to chill. Ooh, yes, using individual weights forces your body to use your stabilizing muscle groups more than machines and barbells. Yeah, I am learning that because I am actually sore from doing the, like, just dumbbell workouts. And I was telling my husband about that, and he's like, yeah, because there's a balance component. There's so much, you're activating more muscle groups. Which usually means activating obliques more. Yes, yeah. And funny enough, it's the obliques, I'm a little sore. Oblique muscles are sore, my thighs are sore because I've been doing squats. More like I increased my squat, and then my both biceps are a little sore. Let me find out Crystal's opera singing, violin playing. Oh, I don't know. I'm not really like a muscle mommy. I have like tone. I think I'm pretty toned, but I'm not like a builder. I'm just Luna Cat, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. But I want to get back to playing. I do want to get back to playing violin. Because my shoulder injury has meant that the violin has been kind of temporarily on rest. I was playing over the holidays, like around Christmas time. I was practicing again, but I do practice piano pretty consistently, like so that, and I do practice my singing, like so the voice stuff. And so I've been working. My 40s are definitely my best. Yeah, well, that's something for me to look forward to. I'm turning 38 in a month. So, and I don't know, I feel like the older I get, the better I feel, and it's just been that way for decades. My daughter is the fire that got lit under my butt to give, oh, that is so wholesome. You were heavily recommended to me, and I saw you were live, so I figured I'd come. Luna, welcome in. Aw, that's so lovely. Oh, we babble. It's, we like to babble, or I like to babble here. Like, this is, I've been streaming for 15 minutes and I'm still at 6:20 a.m. But it's a vibe. I like hanging out with everybody, and the violin is my favorite. Oh, Erin, I love that. I love the violin so much. I think of the string instruments. It will always be my favorite to play. The string instrument that I have been trying to practice a little more is cello. So I was actually for a while. I was a cello performance major. And my husband thinks that I'm most of the string instruments. He thinks that one is the one I play a little most naturally. Part of me thinks that is probably just because the cello is just such a, I don't know how to explain it. It's an awesome instrument. It gravity's on your side. My sister's in school for trombone. That is so cool. Luna, one of my regulars, their husband is a trombone, like professional trombone player. I can't remember if it was like I think master's level in trombone performance. I can't remember, but that's so cool. And trombone is not easy. The woodwind and the Zane, exactly. That E string, yeah. I what's the word? The cello I like playing because it does, like, gravity is working with you with that instrument. Um, yeah, Zane is wonderful. My sister also hangs out here often. She's who recommended you. Oh, do you mind if I ask who your sister is? That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love knowing that families, like people who are families, that makes me happy. It's hard. I don't know why. It's so wholesome. Winterset. Oh, aw. I know Winterset. Well, that is Luna. I hope that you enjoy it here and that you have a lovely time. And it's been so nice to meet you. These are my farm animals. Chat gets to name my farm animals. Let's see. That's so sweet. Pet me! Yeah, I'm gonna go. You're one of my 2 ducks. Ooh, that's a lot of eggs. I think I pet you, Alex. Alright, I think I got all my animals. Let me just... Whoops! Let me just check. Because you never know. Alright, those auto-petters are really working, They're really helping speed up some of our new animals' friendship levels. Yay! Well, I'm so, I'm so happy that I have the green screen. That was, very unexpected and very sweet. I'm probably going to be traveling the day of my birthday. Oh, speaking of birthdays, Twitch reminded me that I have, my affiliate anniversary coming up. And... Oh, I don't want to do that. Do we want to do something for that? Because... dude, is that something that we want to do? Like, I thought about, so... I don't actually remember when I got affiliate. I thought it was, like, around May. Like, end of May, back in 2022 is when I got affiliate. But I don't know. It's not something that I've given a whole lot of thought to. But if it's something that people are interested in, there's, community... Yeah. Community Day could be fun. So, my brain is working, kind of. But something I thought of doing is we could do, like, co-op stuff. So I can finally get my Switch docked, and assuming that works right, there are co-op games, on the Switch that we could do. 12-hour stream. Oh god. I could try. I don't know that I have that in me, admittedly, Aaron. I think I would, I don't think that I could handle a 12-hour stream. I could try. But I have done, my longest stream was 8 hours, 21 minutes. It was in my really, really crappy apartment, and I was streaming mostly because I couldn't stay, like, I had extremely obnoxious, really loud neighbors, and streaming was the one thing that was, like, distracting me from that. Oh, let me look at... Okay, so I have to go talk to Shane, and I'll talk to Krobus while I'm at it. Winterset, hello! Aw! I don't know about a 12-hour stream, but, I mean, I could also do, like... I don't know. I'd figure something out. We do that sometime in June. Early June. But that could be neat. Ooh, I wonder if... Oh, the green screen's gonna be interesting for tarot cards. If anyone pulls a tarot card and there's, like, a lot of green on it, that might be kind of funny. I just realized. I will say, setting this up was faster. Happened faster than I thought. Like, I thought I'd be messing with it for a while. And I'm glad I wasn't, but it's giddy because this is our first ever. There's a part of me that's like, should I have made like a bigger deal out of this? Like, been like a, look, new green screen! But, deck! Green screen gonna affect my mermaid deck? Oh, yeah, it might. You get a little bit of Stardew aesthetic in your mermaid draws. That's okay, though. That, admittedly, I do not know a workaround. I know that some streamers like to drink out of, like, green cups. Just for the, like, oh, it's the invisible glass. The invisible water. I'll be lurking. You've got it, Erin. Erin, I hope you enjoy your morning, and I hope the summer proves to be a really lovely and just kind of pleasant time. I know you work so hard, like, throughout the school year, so it's, yeah. Oh my god, Winterset, welcome in. If I didn't greet you, I think I've been responding to your messages, and I forgot if I greeted you, but welcome in. Luna was telling me that you were, that you had recommended my stream, which is really so sweet and such an honor, and that's very kind of you. Alrighty. But yeah, I think I do, wait, I don't have, geodes with me. I'm moving on such autopilot, it's kind of funny. The free weights, like doing more free weights is something that I'm going to try to do. Because, I do like the another trash catalog, wow. I think I have a trash catalog over here somewhere. It looks like it got thrown away. But, oh, that's funny. Okay, we'll just talk to Shane just to get the quota. He's not gonna... Yeah, he's not gonna really, say anything, but it still can't... And we've maxed him out! That's perfect. And Krobus should be close to 6 hearts. Wow. Alright, Sam. Sam also likes pizza. Of course he likes pizza. It feels like all the guys... Oh, he likes cactus fruit, too. Okay, this is useful. So Sam could be our next victim. And then... but I think what I might do is force Shane's event to trigger first before giving Sam a bouquet. Just to make sure that we're able to trigger all those well. So my game plan is to get the confrontation scene. I don't know if the game will let me reset, but my intention is to play out the consequence scene without the lucky rabbit's foot in my inventory. So to play out with the full consequences, get to see what the consequences are, reset the day, and then go back and play it with the rabbit's foot. That way we get to see like the lucky version, the unlucky version, and hopefully not have to suffer the consequences. But if it doesn't, like after Emily's 10 heart event with the bear, game only saves at the end of the day, so you can't... Okay, because Emily's 10 heart event, when you finish it, it automatically takes you to the next day, so you can't reset. When it's finished, that won't let you reset. As far as I know. Yeah. So as long as it lets me, it doesn't do that, for whatever reason. As long as I don't black out. Because I'm inevitably about to get, then I'll reset the day and get away with my shenanigans. And that's how we'll do it. Alex, my husband said he wants to come into chat at some point, to drop into chat and say something really out of nowhere and then just vanish. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. I think it was because I don't remember. This made sense in my head. There was an ADHD link in my head for why I'm sharing this. And I probably shouldn't have spoiled it in case it actually does happen and he's able to drop in and says something. I mean, for all I know, he could be lurking, like, right now. He's probably not. But who knows? I need more truffles. All these thunderstorms are nice and all, but they are denying me good truffles. I could sell these sweet peas. That was just the top of your head, you wanted to say it. Well, there was a link in my brain, and then it derailed so fast. There's a lot of stuff. Like, my poor husband, he has to... He's so sweet, too, because he puts up with it. That sometimes he has to ask me to clarify what on earth I'm talking about, because I'll have a conversation in my head, and then blurt out something mid-brain conversation, and he's at a point where he kind of can follow my nonsense wavelengths, but every now and then it's like, I don't know what you're going on about. And I can always see it's like the resignation, the sigh of resignation, and I've got to ask her at this point, because she's just saying something, and she's very passionate about this, so I need to figure out what's being said, so I don't know. It's just funny as hell. As to speak in a manner where you should know what I'm thinking. Yeah, my thing is I genuinely don't mean it. It's just that, like, I have 100 different things in my brain at once. Like, what is it? Neurons firing and crashing into each other and... Ooh, whoops. Oh. It just happened. Yeah. It is a thing. My thing, though, that sucks is turning off the brain. That's my hardest. Draw me a tarot card. Oh, yay! You know what? I'm going to draw you a mermaid card, Desk-chan, because I want to see how the mermaid deck... Now I'm curious to know how it will appear with the green screen. Oh, no. Oh, the owl. I bet the owl deck would be even worse because... Ow. Whoops. Because the owl deck is... Oh! Somehow it's it's okay. It's kind of hidden. But, it's blurred off a little, but not as bad as I thought, because it is largely green. The mermaid one is, like, blue and green. This is Alex's favorite deck. Okay. It's pretty, too. Oh, yeah, I see, because it does have a lot of those ocean greens. Mermaids are real. I love mermaids, Desk-chan. I love mermaids so much. I have quite a few, like, oceanic decks, including a mermaid oracle deck. The artwork is just stunning. This... Oh no, you got the Four of Cups. That looks like Timu Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid, just a little bit. I love manatees are the best. Saying, welcome in. I brought you up very fondly, just earlier. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so the Four of Cups, Desk-chan, is a bit of a... It's not exactly a grief card in the way like the Three of Swords is a grief card, but it's a sort of heavy card. I will read from you what what this particular deck wants to say about the Four of Cups, but it's just kind of you're thinking of a lot of things, and there's a certain weight to them. Did I
jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Dang it. I always know it's I always know it's Alex. Where the heck are the cups? I'm okay, not to trauma dump, but I've been in pain, staying home yesterday because of the pain. Oh, Zane, that's not trauma dumping. It's all good. We're human. Pain happens. Pain sucks. I have chronic pain issues, and so I'm very, I have a lot of empathy for, it's a wild Charlie! I have a lot of empathy for just any and all pain, be it acute, be it chronic, so lots of hugs your way. I hope that goes away. I really, really do. Alright, so your card means sometimes getting everything you want doesn't feel like you dreamed it would. Sometimes it's just too much, too overwhelming, and too good to be true. The bigger problem, of course, is that once you are finally manifesting what you want, everyone wants to give you more of the same. Sometimes you just have to be very careful what you wish for, because it might just show up. So the funny thing is, like, you have, you know, your Timu Prince Eric hanging out, and he's drinking straight out of a bottle. He's got 3 of the goblets, so the cups, and then there's a little mermaid holding out a cup. It almost looks like she's trying to give... It's a wild... Oh, is Charlie right? Yeah. I mean, I do like the, if I zoom in, wait, I like the mermaid art. She's kind of elven, too, like an elven mermaid. It's so fun. Desk Chin, I don't know if that card is actually relevant to anything you're going through, but that is the tarot, that is the card that popped out just for you. I love it when, like, a couple of years ago, I remember I pulled the Tower, which is notoriously one of the most stressful tarot cards, or whatever, for 3 different people. 3 different people. I remember it was Dark Firefox, it was Dart, and it was, I want to say, Comfortably Lost. And they all got the... I feel that way. Perpetually checkmate. Draw it whenever you're ready. You've got it, Zane. Zane, do you want the mermaid deck, or do you want... Ow. What a different deck. Just let me know. It's all good. I'm happy to draw from the mermaid deck or just pick another. Let's try another deck. Ooh. Let's do the fairy deck. Maybe you'll get the Anna Kendrick card. I feel like I had something to share with you, like something fun to share with you, Zane, but I can't remember what it was. Okay. I have a card for you. Okay, it's not the Anna Kendrick card that everyone keeps drawing. This is a lovely card. Was it about... Ooh, Dungeon Crawler Carl? I don't remember, but... I blanked out. Here's your card. This is Unity, number 5. So it's one of the major arcana. Unity. Oh, you're on the 5th book. That's so cool. I need to start that. It is downloaded to my Kindle and ready to go. I started Zodiac Academy, and I've been enjoying that, like, way more than I... Not expected, but I remember starting it years ago and then kind of accidentally DNFing, just because Chaos Braid and a whole bunch of stuff. So the Unity card, Zane, is in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a teacher. The Hierophant is also a traditionalist, so like going back to the old ways, old customs, tradition, but is also a very can also be a very nurturing figure on the like positive spin. But for the fairy, wait, where did I put the card? It's right here. I don't have to look it up. So the message that's down on this blurb says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. I always liked the Hierophant. I was, just as an archetype. And I don't know if it's because a lot of my career was as an educator, but I always, the High Priestess, I think, speaks to me the most. The High Priestess and maybe the Star. But, the Star being the card after the Tower, where it's like, everything is rubble, but what is the first glimmer of hope you see? And that is the Star. And that's what the Star card represents. But the Hierophant is a phenomenal... It's just... I don't know. There's an incredible wisdom, I think, that comes with a card like the Hierophant. Ooh, I want to give the wizard a sweet pea. Let me see if he likes it. He probably does not care whatsoever for it, but we can always try. What are considered to be the best tarot cards to pull? The World, the Sun, the Three of Cups is a sort of great celebration, and then most of the court card, like the royalty cards. So the kings and queens are pretty dang positive. The Fool is whimsical. The Fool is great. But the most positive, 1 cup too many rigged. Um, actually, before I give him anything, stormy days are the only time I could commute. Yeah. Oh, he seems to like it. He did like it. Oh my god, he actually did like it. Yeah, you've pulled the world and the sun for me. Those are not. Yeah, they are. I think, arguably some of the most. If we're talking the most positive, those would be the ones. But like, I don't know. I think it's all. It's. I'm. I don't pull for fortune telling. I don't pull for prediction. If that makes sense. Like I prefer, if I'm pulling for any kind of seriousness, I like to call it insight. So just let's pull a card and think about the card. This is all for fun. Absolutely, they can all be negative or positive. Yeah, that's true too. Like the Ten of Swords is one of the most horrifying cards. It's usually depicted like the man is lying on his like stomach and he's got 10 swords in his back. Varying artists will graphic and gore it up however they see fit. No, I'm blaming Crystal for all my turmoil now. Oh no. But what was I gonna say? But like pulling a Ten of Swords because you're like, I'm in a really shitty job and I want to ask about the future of my job, and then you pull the Ten of Swords. I mean, that could actually be pretty terrible, but it could mean, hey, you're saying goodbye to this really awful job, and it might hurt for a little, but you're going to be free of it. I don't know. For the most part, the Devil, the Tower, the Ten of Swords are usually seen as bad, but they can be seen as an ending, new beginning, or breaking. Yeah. Zane, I might be one of those weirdos. I actually like pulling the Devil, because for me, the Devil is like I see the Devil as a kind of temptation card, and as a kind of, what's swaying your focus, and is that something that is useful or interesting or worth letting yourself be swayed by? I know people, have the biblical association of the devil, but when you take out like the I don't know, you take out like the sort of implied connotational meaning, I think it could be really interesting. Imagine going through the worst work shift of your life and pulling the tower. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Be like, oh dear God, well, it can't get worse than this, surely. It's crazy, I pulled the death card right after my mom passed it. Aww. Wow. Yeah, that's something. I have never pulled the death card and had it meant literal death. It was usually like a transformation. I always pull it, and then end up interpreting it as some form of, transformation. But transformation like shedding, like the shedding of a snake skin, where something must go in order to make room for something new, kind of thing. But that's pretty, wow. Does anybody, you know what I should do? I should have like a Nordic, like Norse runes, like the Elder Futhark runes, and pull runes for you guys. That could be fun. I'm a more skeptical person when it comes to the supernatural, but I'm very spiritual. I think that's healthy. I mean, it's a smart way to be. Yeah, no, it does. I don't buy into, like, pop. How do I put it? I do believe that there is a supernatural, or there is a preternatural. I think it kind of defies reasoning. And for me, it's also because when you sell the ancient fruit wine, you make a lot of money. Anyway, I don't buy into the, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. I do completely get I understand what you're saying. And I think skepticism in general, I think, is not only healthy and normal, I think it's kind of a must. Like, I know so many people who literally believe in anything. And, I've seen, Facebook is notorious for having a lot of bullshit. But, like, people who, how do I say this nicely? They believe every little like conspiracy theory down to like quote unquote supernatural and spiritual conspiracy theories, and will talk like these are serious and accepted things and not recognize like the sort of excuse me, sort of controversy. I'm pagan, but I don't believe in all the super. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think having a healthy inquisitiveness and a healthy skepticism, I think, is I don't know. For me, I'm also with metaphysics, with spirituality. There's also for me. There's also I do bring almost an academic interest, for lack of a better way to put it. So I love astrology. I'm not a like pop horoscopes are fun, but for me, part of the fondness of astrology comes from the history of astrology and the history of astrology as it was used by society, meaning like the monarchs, the last millennia monarchs that actually would have a resident astrologer, that would give like electionary dates. So electional astrology means the astrology of a specific time and place. But they would have an astrologer say like, oh, if you're trying to conquer, do this, whatever, conquest, or do this, this is the date you want to go and it's auspicious because blah, 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 blah. But there was an incredible rigor with older astrology. And then the Age of Enlightenment slowly but surely started to, before the Age of Enlightenment, astronomy and astrology were the same thing. They were the same thing, and then it was the Age of Enlightenment that started to separate the sort of metaphysical spiritual from what was seen as the scientific meaning purely observational. But that people like Galileo were absolutely using like the celestial, like the constellations and the celestial bodies, and using terms that are nowadays seen as astrological as part of his own observation. What's it like to be pagan? Like, what sort of impact does it make on the day-to-day, if any? That's a very good question. I know a lot of people who are pagan as well. I think like everybody who uses the term pagan, it's such a fascinating term because for people who've raised in Abrahamic, so Jewish, Christian, Islamic backgrounds, the term pagan has its own like very specific connotation. That usually means worshippers of the faiths that came before, like the Abrahamic faiths. In modern day, the term has been reappropriated to mean an amalgamation of all different kinds of things. So some pagans practice like modern day witchcraft, which can include or not include a whole variety of things. Some pagans are religious, some are not. Some will believe in a number of different deities. Like you have your like Hellenic pagans, meaning those who follow like the old like Greek gods and goddesses in that pantheon. I've known some Norse pagans, meaning they'll like worship like Thor, Odin, Freya, from the Norse tradition. It's very much an umbrella term for almost anyone who doesn't worship the Abrahamic god. I love Helen. Yeah, I love all like mythologies and pantheons. I just super interested. Aw, yeah, it does. It means a lot nowadays, and I think it's been reappropriated by people who are in conversation, sometimes in opposition, but sometimes just in conversation with the Abrahamic faiths as a way of saying, I choose not to follow like the Abrahamic faiths, that kind of thing. But it really does mean different things for different people. Dart, welcome in. Always an interesting chat. Monique, welcome in. Yeah, we just. It is fascinating. It is fascinating. I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what these things mean. That is more than fair. And I'm an academic. So Hellenic means Greek, Desk-chan, but it's a specific kind of classical Greek, like early, like ancient Greece Greek, if that makes sense. Dart, it's so good to see you. Monique, it is so lovely to see you. I have a green screen now, so I feel like a real streamer. I'm kidding when I say that. Like, everyone who streams is a real streamer, but I'm just, being like, yay, I'm a big kid now, yay! But, no, I love the conversations, too, because I'm an academic. I'm an academic, so Deschen, Hades and Zeus are Hellenic, or they're Greek, they're ancient Greek, and then Thor is Norse. I'm actually, my current beta reading project is for a Viking and Norse Ares, Ares is the ancient Greek god of war. For me, my path's about gratitude, thankfulness, and living life to the fullest. Every day I pour water into a plant pot on my altar, thanking the. Oh my God, Zane, I love that. I love that so much. I really really love that. Yeah, and desk chat and other things. A lot of people who are pagan are you have people like to call it the old religion, but it's simply like they take on a nature based path. Um, they take on a like what's called a meaning that they try to attune like with the natural world. Um, I don't personally use labels because I don't like labels because when you start labeling, and just speaking like it's just this comes from my own background. I people start to make all kinds of assumptions, and I am so burned out of that. So, but I a lot of the things I do are in tune or in alignment with the natural world around me. I mix up my Greek and Norse. Oh, Deschen, you are totally fine. You and everybody else, like you and everyone, it's all good. It is all good. And part of why I know it is because like I have like the literature, like specializations in the world literature and comparative literature. That means that I've had to really dive very deeply into a fair bit a lot of this, and I'm fascinated by the nuance and just mythology in general. I take this right out of Hellenism, which libate wine to the earth. Yes, yeah, just water. It's fine. Some people still confuse Roman and Greek since they have different names too. Yeah, well, and then the Roman and the Greek are kind of sister traditions where the Romans appropriated quite a bit from the Greeks, but just use their own names. So, excuse me. Let me make sure that I did not miss any. Oh, okay. I don't think I missed any messages, but I do like to check and make sure. Dance the Moonlight Jellies. My family and friends are also important to me. On my religion, I put a lot of presents. Aw, I love that, Zane. I really love that. Yeah, I've gotten to a point where I'm just, and I don't want to get into a conversation on like religion because people get very like sensitive. I just don't. The kinds of practices that mean people become extremely judgmental of others or telling people what's right and what's wrong and like the dogma. I'll have to post. Oh my God! Yes, please, Zane. I would love to. I would love to see that. I would love to see that so much. But like live and let live has become my like philosophy. Like whatever people want to do, like just let them. I don't talk about religion too much because yeah, Zane, I'm the same way. But I will happily like in DM, like I will happily share stuff in DM when I know that the other person is open and receptive and yeah. But in public chats, it's so tricky because on the one hand, I'd love to have these conversations, but like I remember, and I wasn't even talking religion, but I remember having a chatter during the Minecraft days, like really wanting to drive into like, what religion are you? What are you this? And I'm like, I don't talk about this. He's like, does that mean you're not religious? I'm like, just shut up. Just like I already told you, I'm not answering. I'm not engaging. I love learning. There's so much when it comes. Yes, Destin. Me too. Me too. And I honestly find that I learn a lot, even from like religions that I'm not a part of or I don't subscribe to. It's a very humbling thing. You can ask me anything, maybe not on a public forum. Aw. Yeah. Okay, it's a slight extra luck day, but it's fascinating. My thing is that I do. Whether or not it's an academic setting, I do like to bring that academic, that almost scholastic, ooh, I'm curious about this, I want to know about this, that sort of, like, healthy attitude, and not a lot of people really understand it, and I don't, excuse me, I don't expect people to, and that's fine. Whew. But it is nice when we are able to have conversations. I'm an encyclopedia on pagan religions I've been studying since. Aww. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot out there. There's a sure. Alright, let me just check. We're going to be continuing to make bank, I think, on these. Alright. Water the cat. I'll collect everything once I'm done with the animals. They don't like being cooped up on a... Looks like all my pigs are full grown now. I went on a long journey with religion. I think I've come to some key issues that can be in just about any religion in the wrong hands. Yeah, amen to that. Mainly the ego of thinking you know best for other people. I love that so much, Monique. Yeah. Let's see. Thanks, I won't, though. I will annoy you, I'm sure. My curiosity will have me hooked. That's... Aww. You know, Desk-chan, I think that's a wonderful thing about you, is that you are curious, you are very open to learning, and I will honestly say it's a breath of fresh air. Like, was it even yesterday when I had, like, several members of chat, like, talking about the magic flute and being open, and the thing is, like, you know, as a classical musician, I'm used to people saying they don't like classical music or they can't stand opera, and that's fine, that's whatever. But when you actually meet people who genuinely want to learn and are interested, and then find that they can enjoy it, even though that's not necessarily the music that they that they listen to by default, or it's not seen as being accessible, like being able to have that kind of willingness to try and to learn, I think is just, oh my god, it is wonderful. And it's a sign of, I think, intellectual... I was gonna say intellectual intelligence. It's a sign of just, like, true intelligence. That you're able to, I don't know. You avoid mess... Aw. Well, for what it's worth, I genuinely message, like... So sometimes I will accident... And this goes just in general for everyone. I will sometimes inadvertently go for days without checking Discord, and it's not like an intentional thing, it's just either life gets like really, really busy, or I have these what is this? I get these periods of exhaustion where I just don't look at it, but I will genuinely answer when I'm able to. My husband mowing the lawn outside. Oh, Zayd, you know what happened when my husband mows the lawn? It's the most hilarious thing. Because he's got a whole troop of birds that follow him around. They're not scared of either of us. They know who we are, and they know that we're, I don't know. But the funny thing, the thing that cracks me up about that is, they will, as soon as he's mowed a row, they'll immediately go and start, picking out bugs that were, essentially unearthed. And I don't know why, like, I just think that's the funniest thing ever. That. I know, I just know I'm bugging people when I ask too much. So, aw, Desk-chan, honestly, your questions have brought so much joy for what it's worth. Because I like talking music. I really, really do. And it's nice on stream. Like, I tell my husband about, like, some of the stuff. Like, I got to have a conversation about this such and such. And he's like, how do I get my students to be as interested in music as your chatters? And I look at him and then I actually feel really bad. But, yeah, for what it's worth, Desk-chan, nothing that you've ever DM'd has bugged me. Like, far from it. Because, like, I've gotten to share, like, some of my favorite, like, vocalists with you, and the thing is, my day job, my IRL job is, like, I teach music, I coach, I do the coachings, I do all of that, so it's always a pleasure. Not sure if you can ask EOS too, but yeah, Alex is not wrong. I did make a podcast and a video about my religion. Zane, I don't know when I'd be able to get to that, but I would be curious to hear that if you want to DM that to me. I don't know when I'll be able to check it out, but that sounds, it's just the only reason I ask is that sounds really cool. Just ask, sometimes she will go, ooh, shiny, but she will reply, aw, yeah, what Dart said. Well, that's pretty cool. That is really cool. This was a while ago. Sure thing. And yeah, and no worries either way. It's just, I love this kind of thing too. I'm not saying a whole lot of my own stuff as well, but, I love it. And I'm of the, like, how do I put it? Let's see. Anything I'm gonna sell? I'll sell that for now. Okay. This was a while ago. Ooh, guess what I made earlier? No, it has nothing to do with beef or macaroni. Oh! My husband planted in my brain tuna tartare, so I'm gonna guess tuna tartare. 'Cause now I really want tuna tartare. And here in rural South Carolina, I can't get tuna tartare. And no, nobody's paying me to say tuna tartare 100 times. But I just really want tuna tartare now. Tuna is so good. And like raw tuna, like seared, like a pepper seared, like tuna steak. Oh my god, it doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. Alright, I don't know if I want to refill those necessarily soon. Or right away. Made a half pork loin with mash and gravy derived from... That sounds so, so good. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I love the burgers that I make because it becomes kind of like a meal planning thing where I made 10 patties. So they're just there, they're hanging out. My husband likes to have more than one, but I can only ever do like one. I'm a very, like, for all that I'm a foodie, I do understand my husband's point when when he says that I don't eat a lot. Like, I get full so fast. Kind of thing. But I like to enjoy, like, really savor. I'd love to see more of the outside world, but it wouldn't be safe for me. Poor Krobus. He's so cute. Okay, still at 5 hearts. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. I gave you the link. Aw. Yay. Okay, so I will have to, Thank you, Zane! Videos from my paranormal reaction days. Did you do paranormal? Like, oh, that's so, aw. Now I'm so curious. I am so curious. I love that. I don't know where I've been. Okay. Just raid all the trash cans. Posted food. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Me and a friend would react to Paranormal Investigate. Oh, that's fun. Did you ever watch... I can't remember. There was like... That is so awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. So I... blanked out yet again. God dang it. I keep blanking out. There, like 4 different things popped into my mind, and then my mind just went boop. Oh, you know, speaking of paranormal investigations, Phasmophobia would be one hell of a fun game to play on stream. Has anyone played that? I have it. I've never played it single player. I've played it multiplayer, and my god, is it hilarious. I would love to play Phasmophobia. Woo! Oh my god, that would be fun. That would be really fun. Never played Phasmo. It is wonderful. You haven't played it like once or twice? I don't know why. I think Phasmophobia is a great game. I was extremely entertained. It was probably because the crowd that I was playing with was just awesome. It's my husband and I playing with one of my husband's like childhood best friends and her significant other, her partner. And oh my god, the two of them were good, and then my husband and I were like the chaos like dipshits. And my husband has like gaming skill, but he and I were the ones because we both had never played it before then, so we were the ones like making a whole bunch of noise. I went around trying to talk to the spirits and inadvertently pissing them off. My husband was the one like knocking into things, and every time he'd see like a piano in a room, he'd start playing it. And then like the other couple was like, "Oh my god, you can't do that." Like, a lot of these entities are hostile, and then it was so funny. You guys could probably guess who were the first to die. Ironically, it was not me. But, God, it was so funny. And I haven't played it since, so I'm still, like, dipshit mode. But it's a great ambient game. Like, it is very... I could imagine that game being delightfully eerie, playing it solo. I play with veterans and I always die. Oh, that could be a really fun... Yeah, because the people we were playing with, they were good. They knew all their spirits. They were able to just say... Like, it was kind of amazing. It was like, oh my god. Like, god tier gaming. But that also made it fun. And actually, they were, you know... They were so good, but they weren't, what's the word? They were very, like, sweet about it and just gracious about our, not knowing entirely what was going on. I do get impatient with the game because the characters move, so they do. They sure do. I haven't played in a while, but oh my god. Ooh, I'm gonna give the, glasses to... What? You could play Peak co-op wise for spooky Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have Peak. That would be really cute. Be right back, I need tea. Ooh. I feel wide awake, but I have a feeling that once I stop stream, the heaviness is just gonna set in, and I'm gonna, like, end up taking a nap. No. Oh, well. I'd love to try Peak. Aw. I've been enjoying, like, playing co-op with my husband, I will say. Like, It Takes Two has been... Oh my god, that has been so much fun to play. We're still working our way through it. Is that a threat, Emily? You're not wrong. Alright, let's talk to... Your farm seems like a great place to raise chickens. Aww. Okay, so... I'm trying to figure out how to unlock Shane's 10 heart event. Did you get to that part in It Takes Two yet? What is that part? Where are I'm currently the book is sending us on a wild goose chase to collect the pieces of pages. Like, he tore the letter. And I think we have 1 or 2 pages. I think that's where we last left off. But now I'm super curious. Oh, the green screen is actually... I don't know, I'm so excited. So you did the thing. What's the thing? I don't want to spoil it's a controversial story event and I almost quit the game after. Oh, am I there yet, out of curiosity? A controversial thing. Have I done the controversial thing, Alex? Knowing where I am in the game? Because now I'm super curious. And there's a part of me that wants to be really nosy. Great! Yeah, it does! It's brand new! It was an early birthday present from my husband, and I'm so excited. So, this is our first ever green screen stream. Welcome in, Daz. I hope you're doing well. I feel like a big kid streamer now. I've been wanting to have a green screen for a while, but I just, I never got one. But now I have one, and it's... Great starting. I'm so glad, yeah. But yeah, Alex, if you happen to know the controversial thing, now I'm super curious. And it would be a bonus if it's something that I did want. I was here at streamer, made it big, and became profession. Yeah, we're getting there. I don't know. Slowly but surely. I'm happy with my growth, I will say. Like, it's been very organic and just felt very... The elephant. Okay, I have passed the elephant. Monique, do you mind if I ask what part? I'm curious to know. Because there was, I will say that segment where we had to go after the elephant to make the girl cry, and that was their objective, was very uncomfortable and really cemented how much I don't like the couple and how toxic I think the couple are. And that was very, and we're recording a playthrough that's up, that's coming up on YouTube. I was pretty vocal. Yeah, I was pretty vocal, but I thought that was like, so they're so, yeah, I can understand why your husband was put off by that. They're not a likable couple. I googled it after like what the game maker's thinking, and you don't get another choice. Yeah, because I Speller and saw so many people mad about it. Yeah, especially because the character was so dang sweet. Like the elephant was adorable, or just like, can you think about it like out of the context of the story, like how messed up it is that the parents of a girl, like taking it off the that the parents of the girl were aiming to make their girl cry by destroying her favorite toy. Like, grade screen, Monarch, welcome in! I have a grade screen now, I'm so excited! I feel like a big kid streamer. It's so great. I'm so happy. Because, like, the thing is, a lot of people do, like, the really cutesy background aesthetic, but I have never been a cutesy, like, background aesthetic. I don't have that. But I like the green screen more, because it means I could make my video just a little bigger without taking up visual real estate. Right, had they never seen Monsters, Inc.? We're getting into massive spoiler territory. Yeah, so I don't want to say too much more. Oh, It Takes Two is good, but that plot point is weird. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for those who don't know, but, yeah. Yeah, that was a moment of, ooh. But the gameplay itself is absolutely delightful. I'm hoping, so as someone who has not finished the game, and that is actually just where I ended, I am kind of hoping to see, I should probably just go to bed. I'm hoping to see a redemption arc. Like a big redemption arc, like, oh, we were, but I'd love to discuss, but once EOS and Sun finish the game, my gloves are off and I'm talking full. That sounds good. That sounds good. Alright. Oh, actually, let's go and make sure that I have no idea what anyone's talking. Aw, yeah. Alex, have you played A Way Out? A Way Out is phenomenal. It is so good. They get divorced and he becomes a surf instructor and she marries a Wall Street tycoon. Oh dear God. I'm gonna make Nove play it with me. I know him again. Yay! Yes! Let me know when you do. Monique, I figure it's too Pixar-y. It's too like, it's too, minus the elephant, it's too wholesome. But that is pretty funny. But yeah, A Way Out is definitely a favorite game of all time. That game is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Very, very good. It's not kiddish. Is it family friendly? I would say it's fairly, like PG-13. But it is absolutely wonderful. Like, profound storytelling, profound gameplay. And I think A Way Out is a little more accessible. I think it's easier to play. Let's see. Oh, I don't know that one. Is it A Way Out? Is it single player? It's co-op. It's two-player co-op. And it has to be. You're playing split screen the entire time. Same director. Yeah, same director. Let me hit you with some baseball. Did you try Brothers? What? What's Brothers? Baseball? Not the little cricket chirps. Oh, look. I see what you mean. Yeah, that blurb. Oh, okay, yeah, now I can't unsee that. Okay, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. It's most offensive when it's, like, dark. I didn't know there was a third. We're doing Split Fiction. There's 4, same director of It Takes Two and A Way Out. Wait, what's the 4th game? So it's, A Way Out, It Takes Two, Split Fiction. I didn't know Split Fiction was by the same director. So they really, wow. Spirits are very displeased today. Bread making could be a complex form of art. Oh, how... Brothers was remade in 2024. I don't know that game. Yeah, I do not know that. My husband is more likely to know than me, so I'll have to pick his brain about it. He knows so much about just video games and games that have released semi-recent-ish. It's kind of mind-blowing. Brothers was originally single player, but it was remade to be co-op. Gotcha. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, my cat is somewhere outside, so let's go find... Back with peppermint tea! Yay! Yay! Okay, that is... I bet that's from Shane. Let me just... Actually, I guess I may as well quickly check that before dealing with my pets. Like the original game... you control 2 characters with the 2-joy controller. Huh. Peppermint tea was supposed to help with my IBS. You know, funny thing, if that was something I was drinking a lot, and that I do tend to drink when my own symptoms flare up, do you find it super helpful? I sometimes put lavender in mine, mostly because I like the lavender for the chill out, and I just like lavender. Oh, that's so... Alright, we'll go to the moonlit jelly thing. Why not? Excuse me. I think it's helpful. Nurse told me to drink it. Yeah, well, mint is so good. And peppermint in particular. Spearmint is lovely, but peppermint is... potent. Ah. Let's do this, this, and this. Alright. Look at all these animals. Hi, Crystal. Where did you get that? Where did I get what? Welcome in, Lazy Nub. What specifically? Wow! 2 rabbit's foots. Rabbit's feet. Oh, this again. I had someone say the exact same thing the other day. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I should let these little guys out. Alright. I appreciate that saying. It's all good. It's all good. I do appreciate that tons. Yeah, I think, as things inevitably grow, I may need just the, There we go. Lots of ancient fruit. Oh my god, lots of ancient fruit. Okay. It's a displeased day, so I may not get much. Mom, me too. I like the band hammer. Oh, yay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Ooh. Okay, I don't always see the little green spots. Oh, there's one here. Yay. Alright, this is our empire of ancient fruit is growing. I could sell this rabbit's foot. Yeah, let's just do that, because I have, like, so many. And they sell... Ooh, I forgot the duck. The duck feather. Okay. I want to figure out how to trigger Shane's 10 heart event. So I'm trying to do this because now that I'm entering into confrontation zone, I really want to make sure that I'm doing this the right way. For lack of a better way to put it. Because I want to be prepared when I enter my, all the characters are going to confront me because I'm dating them all. Kind of thing. So, I think what I'm going to do now is maybe head down to Marnie's. Because I think the 10 heart... I can't remember. It's the 8 heart event or the 10... I think it may not have triggered because I haven't unlocked the 8 heart event yet. So I think the 8 heart event is the blue chicken one. So I think that's what it is that I just haven't unlocked that. So, and I'm not above looking it up. Yeah, here we go. Hello, Vertical Smile Appreciation. Marvin, welcome in. I almost said happy Wednesday, but it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. How are you today, Marvin? Alright, this should unlock blue chickens. I haven't felt this light since I was a kid. Aw. I don't like Shane. I don't care for Shane either, Dazd, I will admit. I don't, like, I feel for people who are real life Shanes, but Shane has never been, like, relationship material. Like, it's just, Shane is a poor soul. But, it's good. See, any vertical smile brings any smile. You're not wrong. Any Southmouth enjoyers? Yeah, I have zero ambition for the... Yeah, I'm not an I can fix it. I want so... And even in my real life, like, I want someone who's, like, put together. That's why I always go for... Like, Elliot's my... When I'm playing seriously and not being... Aww. I mean, he's got a very real story arc, but... Let's see. She's looking like... Look, you got me a trash can! I'm just kidding. Uncle Shane's in the barn, he said to tell you he wants to show you something. I did not know there was a door here. Can you actually go through that? Today I learned. I always appreciate a partner that's good to go out of the box. Yeah, and the thing is, there they are! Oh, it's so cute! Sorry. Anyway, we all have our baggage as adults. Like, we really do. And part of entering into any relationship doesn't have to be just romantic. Like, even friendships is to meet the person halfway. Recognize where you want to give grace to a person because of their job, but where it gets to be where it's interfering with your own well-being. Like, there are energetic vampirism is a very real thing, and there are, like, I don't know. It's a balance between protecting your own energy and your own mental health, but as well as also knowing, you know, we're all human. We all have our icks. We all have our things. Having the boundaries, yes, absolutely, Dart, absolutely. And boundaries, setting good, healthy boundaries, I think is, honestly, the solution to a lot of, the thing is, I think a lot of people, in this day and age, something I've learned is that when you set boundaries, it can make the other person really pissed off, like, how dare, but not realize, hey, this boundary is so that I can interact with you, like, in a way that works for me, like, that kind of thing, but people get so... and part of it comes from, I think, like, older generations that grew up in household, like the boomer and silent generation, so the generation before the boomers, there were no boundaries. Like, a lot of those households had no boundaries, no privacy, and so a lot of the people in those generations have kind of passed that on, like, as generational baggage, so they get offended, like, oh, how dare my kid want privacy, or is suddenly locking their door, like, just, I don't know, like, I mean, boundaries are good too. You're my boy, Blue! Blue chickens! There's many reasons to get married, including convenient. Yeah, I mean, I know that people hate hearing that, but sometimes, I don't know. I didn't marry for convenience. I did actually marry for love, for what it's worth, but my relationship happened very organically. And it was not something we went in necessarily knowing we were going to end up being a couple. Like, we were friends. And we grew closer together in our, like, last semester. Nove married Haley as a business transaction. I'd stop telling my mom stuff when she decided I can't leave the house as a teen or see my friend. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you're raising teens, and I get it's hard for parents to see your children, like, growing and becoming more independent, and the teenage years are extremely volatile. But if you put restrictions on someone, they're gonna work around it if they want something. And so it becomes how do you parent effectively while knowing that you're going to I did forgive her, but man, it was I've forgiven my parents for a lot of things, and I found that I understand where they were coming from. And my poor parent, tax write-off and health insurance inclusion, valid, Marvin. Like, true talk, it is valid. Man got annoyed when I was home late. My brother, oh hi, you were late for your food. Dart, yeah, oh my god, there are so many cultures, like, that are very, like, if you're a girl, oh my god, heaven forbid you show up 5 minutes later than your bed curfew, but if you're a guy, like, okay. Like, it's just the double standards are wild. Yeah, I grew up in a very, very overprotective, very restrictive household, and I've outgrown, and I feel lucky that I've gotten personal closure on some things. Other things that I accept as, this is just the way it was, and I'm also, like, the older I get, the more I'm like, I'm too old to, like, harbor resentment. I'm an adult now, like, if that makes sense. Alright, let's, it's locked, okay. Let's see. My mom moved across country when I joined the army to be closer, so I volunteered for 2 deployments to Afghanistan to stay away as much as possible. Oh, Daz, I don't, yeah, I mean, it happens, yeah, son, you got her pregnant. My man, daughter, you're pregnant. You're not wrong, Mark. You're not wrong. My sister got help with everything, including rides to college. They didn't want to help me look for a car. I had to use financial aid to pay for one. I'm still salty. Oh, Zay, that is, yeah. Ugh. That is, I do not blame you. It's so, parenting is really, really hard. But it's part of why I never wanted to be a parent either. It's so, I don't know how to say it. It's so easy to go wrong and, like, really ruin a small human, and I want no part in that. Which I know is probably not the, I could never forgive myself for, like, breaking a tiny human. Like, traumatizing a poor kid. Like, and there are multiple reasons. Multiple reasons that are my own, but... Oh, what's all this? Okay, lots of little spots, lots of panic spots, lots of decent ore. I shouldn't get into it. Your chat was spammed with me complaining about my teen. Oh, Zane, it's all good. We're all kind of reminiscing. There's no one-size-fits-all manual to parenting. Sometimes winging as you go has to be... Yeah, because you can try to be as prepared as you want, and, you're faced with scenarios that you never, like, beyond your wildest dreams. For better and for worse, and, how do you plan for that? I had big rules for myself before I could have kids, accomplish them, and sitting here with my... Aww. Yeah, hats off. Parenting is hard, and the thing is, no one really teaches you how to do it. And that's something, as I learned to just kind of be mindful, the thing that I'm also really empathetic to with my own parents is that, like, when you're raised in multicultural households, or your parents immigrated and are raising kids in a culture that's very different, that can be really scary. That can be really scary for the parents. And it's something that at this point I try to give grace and just be understanding too. Because a lot of people don't understand it and are really viciously judgmental of it simply because it's not comfortable for them, or you know, whatever. Alright, she's too close to the trash. I actually realized I want to get Krobus a gift. My mom taught me how to parent by basically the opposite of everything she did. And I'd imagine it gets simpler with second or third borns. About the same, but academic-wise, oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I know there's, if I were ever in a position where I had to be a parent, I have some things that I didn't get that I would want to make sure that my own kids have. But, like, the thing is, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I know that it's a process. It is a process, and it's kind of a learn as you go, and, you know, try to give yourself grace as well as a parent. But they're fascinating conversations. My parents are good parents, and I'm grateful they were around. Oh, Marvin, I love that. Yeah, and that's something that I feel grateful for, too. My parents, no matter what, they, like, I do believe that they're good people. I really, really do, and that's something that I hold firmly to. And I say that as, like, having had some... I had to outgrow and find closure to some resentment that I think many of us have to experience. But in my adulthood, like, some people do choose, like, I cannot have a relationship with my parents, and that's valid. I chose I want a relationship, and I found it's... I don't know, yeah. It's so tricky, because we're all so different, and the thing is, like, some people, like, have really awful experiences, or just with, like... The worst is, like, where you have, like, a parent, either a mom or a dad, regardless, who, like, doesn't get, like, the mental health, like, stuff. Or, you know, heaven forbid you're a guy, and you have a parent saying, like, really, really awful, like, oh, you know, you shouldn't, you know, men don't get depressed, like, it's just awful stuff. And the thing is, I know too many people in that position where they just had really, really awful, extremely emotionally unavailable parents, and, you know, then those people wonder why their kids don't want to talk to them, like, kind of thing. Like, it's just, I don't know, I do have a lot of empathy for my friends who are like, yeah, this... Same, I hear you, Zane. I hear you there. Oh, speaking of, I think my mom just called. I will, actual toxic, yeah. Well, and it's ingrained in a lot of the older generations, too, like, very, very ingrained. That the toxic masculinity is just, whew. And the thing I feel bad about that is that there are a lot of really, like, wonderful guys out there, like, seriously, who are just struggling in a culture that doesn't let them feel their feelings, or that really looks down on men who have, like, I don't know. One of my favorite things to see in cinema with emotional is when a movie or a show actually lets the men cry. Because that's a big, like, in this culture, in the culture that does breed these, like, you have to be this wonderful, this frustratingly stoic thing, getting to see emotions in a guy is, I think, powerful. Not only as a narrative point, but as a cultural statement of, yeah, our characters, our male characters cry, so. Healthy male friendships, yes, there is nothing more wholesome than a good bromance. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a good, like, guys being guys together. I had to break the mold. The mom is watching the show. Oh, dear God. No, I don't think she is. I really don't think she is. I had to break the mold. Why am I not allowed to show emotion? I hope that you always have access. May you and all the other wonderful guys in our stream always feel like they can emote. Like, seriously. I'm not conveying myself as eloquently as I'd like to, but yeah. Healthy male friendships. I can emote. I'm glad. I wondered. I was like, oh, because you make emoticons. But, it's just, I don't know. Watch your kids so we don't have another Harambe incident. 10 years to the day, May 28, 2016. Never forget. Someone in Discord, I think I was seeing, was like, went on like a Harambe rabbit hole on Reddit. And I was reading that and I was like, yep. Dicks out. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Mook, yeah. I don't know. I just chuckled. Just got a little bit of a chuckle. Oh. Okay. I'm so glad it lets me point to panning spots that are just out of reach. Yeah, I remember all the Harambe stuff when it was going viral. Ooh, what the heck are you doing out here? Saw a group of bats flying near the lake. Oh, he's smoking. Gotcha. Alright, I think we'll go to the jelly thing. Why not, right? Or just raid the trash cans. I'm doing a whole lot of just kind of flop doodling before I go back to Ginger Island, because my current goal is to try to get the guys event. Let's see, who do I have? Okay, it's just these three. And then we'll try to romance Maru and Leia. I'm gonna do it one at a time. So after Sam, we'll trigger the guys' confrontation event. And then I'll go and do these two characters just one at a time, max their levels, make sure we get the 10 heart event. Get those all, because they won't, the scene won't play until I think you actually play out all the cutscenes. And then we'll go back to like, I'll either max out Krobus's thing. Ooh, I'm gonna use the restroom, guys. I will be right back. But the aim will ultimately be to get back to Ginger Island and keep doing the walnut stuff. I will be right back. I'll be very quick. Stream. Where's she going if she deleted the rest of the room? Yeah, I just gotta figure out my lighting for this, so that'll be kind of step 2. But we have the, it's great, so great to have the green screen. Alright, I need to just check. I'm supposed to be monitoring for a slew of things that are going to be arriving to the house. I do not seem to have arrived yet. So, yes, that's good to know. What are your thoughts on a streamer having a P.O. box, guys? My husband was proposing the idea of, should we get a P.O. box? And I looked at him and he's like, are you for real? Like, are we for real right now? Are you gonna wear a green bodysuit? Except for the brown boobas next stream. People do all sorts of things. I'd be tempted to throw some goodies in the mail. Aww. I mean, I had my online friend send me some. You know, me too, Zane, in the past. And it was honestly really wholesome. I had an online friend. It was a DeviantArt friend who was so nice and so wholesome. Who was getting into jewelry making. And, like, really high-end jewelry. Who sent me, he's like, oh, I'm learning new art. And because I was a music major and I'd send this person, like, recordings of, like, recitals and stuff. And so they made me a full necklace and earrings with Swarovski crystals. That was in all my favorite colors. So the blues and the greens, the teals, the like mermaid colors. Because they knew I was like super like Sailor Neptune, so they kind of made it like Sailor Neptune colored. But it was something like, the message that came with it is for your next recital, for recitals. And it is the most gorgeous thing ever. And I was just like, like it was one of those so not like just with no strings attached, no expectations, I want to send this to you. Like, I made this, it's completely inspired by the things you like, and because, you know, like, you're a performer. And it was just so flooring. Like, I will never forget that. I'd be tempted to throw goodies in the mail. It's so sweet. A P.O. box hides the physical address, but maybe get one in the next town over. Yeah, the nice thing where I live is that if I got a P.O. box, like, every post office that I, like, the closest post office from me is like a 45-minute drive. Like, there's no way to, like, I can't really be, in this area, I can't really be doxxed. Not easily. Get one 50 miles away. Yeah. Guess, welcome in, how are you? Good morning. Belated good morning, or, well, late morning. Showing my age here, but an old love journal, friend sent me a mixed CD and some of those, we used to do that all the time back in the day, Monique. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, that was always so special. Maybe some private shipping companies are willing to forward shipping for convenience. Maybe. Live journal. Aww. That is... Yeah, I just remember doing that in high school, like giving like your classmates, your friends, and your crushes a CD that you burned that's like, this is all my favorite music that I'm listening to, so have like things like that. Yes, I hope you're doing wonderfully. Alright, so we're still waiting on this thing. And I don't really need to attend the events, but why not, right? The event is an easy chance to get to talk to everybody. Yes, the burnt CD era was so wholesome. Custom labels. Yeah. And drawing all over the CD, like making your own art. Dandy, it's a beautiful day. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I am so happy to hear that. Yeah, it's getting warm here. It's supposed to rain again. It's been kind of rainy every day. Showing my age here, but at a GeoCities webpage I made about the greatest car ever made, the Ford Focus. Oh my god, Marvin. I do remember Angel Fire in GeoCities. I still have my burn CDs. I put all my CDs in fireproof cases. It's all I have of my high school years. Aw. My parents still have my old, for the Focus. My parents have my, my old yearbooks, and for the life of me, I don't know what I'm gonna, like, I may just keep them, but... The Ford Focus. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Why not, right? Yay. Oh, look, Gus is just hanging out by his lonesome. What is he doing over here? I am not interested in Pam at all. Pam may be worse than Chain in my book. And for me, it's also that, like, Penny did not deserve everything that Pam put her through. Megabytes or 80 minutes, the gold standard. I missed the burn CD conversation. Was preparing your. We were talking about how we all used to burn CDs, like of just like special tracks for people, like for friends, for crushes. It was a day when they came out with anti-skipping technology. But you know who's worse than Pam? Is it Clint? I wore my shoes, special shoes tonight. No one's noticed. They don't look special. My shoes are more special. They're purple. I look like Super Mario. What the hell is burning a CD? Aww. Alright, let's launch the boat. I used to record a song on my MP3 and some of the piano recordings. I think I lost them. Oh no! Now that's a little sad. Yeah, I don't have recordings of my, like, undergraduate recitals. I have some of the, like, composition stuff, because we had to for portfolio, but at that time I never would have thought to record, like, the instrumental stuff. Just never would have thought to. Look, it's the jellyfish. We get to watch the jellyfish. There's gonna be a shiny one. We can't catch it, though, and put it in our Pokeball. I should... I have recordings of myself playing meme songs on the piano in my welding room. You have a welding room? That's so awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, my husband wants me to post recordings of my piano. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm happy to like the accompaniment stuff. But I'd love to hear these. Yeah, me too. Not at home. At school you do. Okay. Does this say, there's our green shiny. It's our Rattata, our shiny Rattata. Funny how media is getting cyclical from analog vinyls to cassettes, CDs, MP3s, the cloud, and back to warm analog pressing. Yeah, when I see these young, like, oh god, when I was in grad school, the number of the early 20-year-olds who were like, I collect vinyls. And I'm like, records? You're collecting records? Like, in the day and age of, like, high-definition audio, and you're going back to... And, I mean, I get it, but it's like, this wasn't even, like... It's not even your time... I mean, it's fine. I'm teasing, like, it's, you know, but... Nothing is. Nothing. It just surprised me. It just really surprised me because, like, when I was a kid, I was phasing out of the record player era and getting into cassette tape era. And it was one of those excitement, like, the audio just gets ever slightly quality, like, with the new technological upgrades, but it's now, like, seen as this, like, relic by, like, the younger generations, that it just surprised me. It was just, like, so surprising. Vinyls have cool art. Yeah, they are collectible. To be fair, it is a collection. There is a collectible component to it. It's just... vinyls have cool art. I think it's worth it. Any FLACers, lossless audiophiles in chat. I don't have vinyl because it sounds good. I have vinyl because it looks cool. Oh, okay, so you hang it up. That's fair. Because for me, like, I don't know. Like, I want if I'm listening to music, I want it to be the clearest, crispest, like, audio quality, like, flawless audio quality. And those little things, like, I don't know. But I do get the appeal. And you're right, there is an aesthetic component. It just took me by surprise. It was oh wow, this is seen as, like, this ancient thing, and yet it was just something so many of us just kind of, you know, had around. But, like, oh, the advent of the CD player, that was especially, like, do you have that CD? Do you hear how clean the audio is? Like, that kind of thing. It also depends on the quality of pressing vinyl records. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the rabbit's foot sells for pretty well. There's something about the stuff that's been around. Here, vinyls are no more, even the last cassette. Yeah. Well, cassette tapes haven't gotten cool. They're not cool again yet. Like cougars at the bar. Having a CD player is a social status thing when I was in middle school. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I didn't have any social... I had no friends in middle school, so I was, doomed before I started. On that front, anyway. It's a lot of iridium. Cassettes don't need to be cool again, because they were always cool. Yay, it's autumn! Okay. Can you plant the sunflower seeds for fall? I think you can. You can. Maybe that's something we do. Actually, let's see. I'm just looking. My friends in middle school never understood why I liked classical music, but somehow they thought it was cool I could play some pieces with no partition. Yeah, God, you get that a lot too. I don't understand classical music like people. That is oh my God. Okay, I'm going to. I don't know. Maybe we farm. Maybe we do a little bit of farming today. Like outdoor farming, because I haven't had an outdoor farm in a while. Yeah, the childhood, like, being in the minority. Okay. Meet me at the bus stop around 5 p.m. Okay. I have to make sure to remember that. When we get these things, I'm just like, try to remember. I love autumn, the autumn and winter in this game, but the music for the autumn is just so magical. Hey, cat, let me pet you. I'm looking for some recordings for you. Aww. Alright, let's, let them out. That should be all of them. Whoa, I missed a pig. Even this method is not foolproof. Let's go pet this pig before. Alright, are you Josex? No. Are you Josex? No. Are you Josex? Okay. It feels so, like, mean to have a pig named Josex, but it's so funny. The memes are strong. The cross-community memes are pretty special. Are you Josex? I think he'd like it. Oh, I told him about it in HK's, chat stream. What's this? Guys, I'm gonna mute because I just need to make sure that everything's okay. Alright, I'm muting because I need to check something. Alright, thank you guys for bearing with that. I just, my mom sent me a message and I just wanted to make sure that all was okay. Okay. Alright, 5 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 p.m. Alright, so Krobus. I'm gonna give this thing to Krobus. Where's the orange? Ah, oh well. Alrighty. God. Okay. So, I think here's a good place to just, there we go. Alright, why not, right? I'm gonna start off with... just have a little sunflower party. Because why not? Oh, the music started up again. Yay. Did I not pull up okay, let's just do more flowers for now. Just do more, plant more of these flowers. Okay. Something like this. then this can be our corn. So I'll just have to remember to check that. Okay. I can't find anything about me playing a piano competently. I cannot find pictures of myself 70 pounds lighter. Aww. And it makes me think, wow, I'd probably be a heartthrob if I didn't eat so much. Hey, it's... Ooh. I'm very picky about my, like, recording. Like, I've set the bar for myself, just for myself, like... So my husband keeps telling me, like, you know, post recordings, that kind of thing. And I get so, self-conscious is definitely not the right word. Oh, I should, Wow. God, the pigs are really electrifying. We already have goals set in mind, the weight listed on our driver's license. You know, ironically, I think the weight listed on my driver's license, I don't remember what it is. I actually don't remember. Oh, I want to talk to Krobus, that's what I'm doing. But... everyone's hanging out. Aw. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. I'm reminding myself that at 5, we have a very important mission to go meet Shane. Krobus means bridge crosser in our language. I've grown 3 sizes since I started working. Oh. Honestly, though, life has a way. The way that I put it is just life has a way. It's because every week I go out to eat real good. Oh, well, the food I've got. Hopefully the food is good. But we may be going out for a meal. Oh, I should try to get to the bus stop. I think we might be going out tomorrow. I had 2 places. I really want to get pho again, because we got pho once. It was phenomenal, and I really want to go back. Here we go. You are a heartthrob. Yeah, what Zane said, honestly. Like, I think people who can't look past the superficial are probably not people worth... I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's, being able to look past, like, the superficial, I think, is a... I can't speak. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee this. So I will figure this out. I actually had a really... What is this? Oh, the chairs are my favorite colors, like the teals and the sea green. Saying, "Hop back on the SLP with robots." Aww. What the hell am I drinking? Good ball game. You know how many times men tell me they are ugly, then have people ask them out, tell them they're hot. Too many. Aw. Yeah, it's... I don't know, like... It's the person. I would, as soon as I get out, aw. too noisy. It makes me appreciate how peaceful it is back home. Ugh, I don't know how to answer this, because my honest answer is the noisy one. But, I don't know, he probably doesn't want that. Let's see, is there any chance of any bonus stream over the week? Not over the weekend, but, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I have to do another doctor's appointment tonight, so I don't know if I'll be around 4-ish, but after saying good luck. So I hope that goes well. I hope that goes well. I have a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks' time, and I'm just kind of like, I just want to get it over with. I've never been this way with this. It's just, it's so stressful. And it shouldn't be. It's all in my head, but it's so stressful. That I wish you the best. I really do. I recognize I'm, like, sharing my own... And everybody cheered! I've, like, kissed, like, I think half the characters at this point. Like, more than half. Stressful because it's... Yeah, the expensive stuff is very stressful. But for me, it's also just the baggage. The baggage that comes with all of that. Like, it's just... I don't know. Especially, like, I remember, like, when I started to do my annual checkups in my 30s, and we have to talk about, like, the 35 and up, like, healthcare, and how your healthcare is going to change, and the expectations, and, oh, because you take this medication, so you're going to need to do these kinds of evaluations, and, yeah, and South Carolina has garbage. Like, our insurance is just awful. It doesn't really pay for stuff. So even a routine physical ends up costing us hundreds of bucks, and it shouldn't, but yeah. I feel lucky that my doctors are understanding, because I get very, like, okay, ooh, not a day wasted, perfect. What's the word? My doctors are understanding that I don't like having my vitals checked. I just don't like it. And I get very, ooh, I can't, dang it, you're just hair. I can't check these trash cans. $15 whole dollar copay, not so bad. Yeah, I wish I only had a $15 copay. But I always get billed. Like, my first annual visit was like over $100. And I remember calling and being like, this was preventative. The insurance covers preventative. I looked it up. But the doctor's office refuses to label it preventative because it was a first time, so it was considered an office visit, and it's just such bullshit. I got silly United Healthcare. It's all, you know what? It's all a scam. All of it. It's just, I don't know. The frustrating thing is that, like, the price point on healthcare makes it inaccessible to a lot of people, and yet, heaven forbid, you have a really judgmental, like, person in your life who's like, you need to be doing your checkup. I mean, I do, but I'm just saying, like, I've seen so many people who get so judgmental. I'm like, hey, cut them slack. Like, it's very expensive. And it's a price point that is not accessible to a lot of people who, you know, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, where any unexpected plan expense is like, okay, it's time for... It does include that one pass perk that's pretty useful, $30 a month for multiple gym access. Interesting. That's pretty useful. It's worth it if I can make it to the gym maybe half the days a month. Yeah, that is pretty worth it. And going half the days is that's a fair amount. That's pretty impressive. I don't know what she's talking about, but that's okay. Okay, I can finally check. Okay. do a bonus stream. Dental work seems like a money printer depending on where you go. Oh my god, yeah, dental care is expensive. It is so expensive. What was I gonna say? Games in network, the games of in-network, what's covered, what they charge. Yeah, yeah. Well, anytime I lived in New England, I had the best insurance. Like my, oh my god, when I lived in New York City, I was on Medicaid. Because I didn't make enough money to have real insurance, so I got put on Medicaid. So you have to make over a certain threshold to qualify for like the big. But my Medicaid never had to pay a cent. I didn't pay anything. I didn't pay for any like prescriptions. I didn't pay for a hospital visit. Like it was so refreshing. And that was the year that I actually did have to go to be escorted to the emergency room in an ambulance. And when I got in the ambulance, my stress was not the agony that I was in, it's the I'm going bankrupt in this stupid truck. And I never had to deal with it, and I was so grateful. Like I was so grateful I cried, kind of thing. But oh dear God. And then when we were living in Pennsylvania, we had phenomenal, like really, really good healthcare. It was expensive, very expensive. The patient out-of-pocket costs, pure profit, like down payment. Yeah, and then I still remember when the controversy of the so-called pre-existing conditions. I feel that directly here in South Carolina, where pre-existing conditions really do factor in on whether or not you're considered for coverage. Because where I currently stand with a lot of my stuff is even though I am a healthy adult, but because I take one medication, I am considered having pre-existing conditions. And apparently because of the high cholesterol, even though like 8 out of 10 adults my age group have some numbers that are abnormal, like that is actually more of a majority thing than not. But because they show up as abnormal, I'm considered having that as a pre-existing condition, so I don't qualify for preventative care, which means that I have to pay up every time I go to the doctors. And that's how they're like classifying it. And it's just it's like tell me the contradiction of the people who need, like the people who have the abnormalities are the people who need the health care, and they're the ones being punished for it. And yet the people who are super healthy, obviously, like, we all have to get our checkups, but they're the ones who are getting the easy ride, like, kind of thing. Like, it's just the hypocrisy of it all. It's just baffling. I wonder if this is also like a lighting issue, like if I need to shut the blinds. I see it most dramatically, like with these dark spaces. I don't know. I have to figure that out. Okay. Alright, now that I've got the 10 heart event, if the spot's showing darker, get an extra light. Yeah, I've got a light over there. So I'm just, the green screen is very fun, but it's just a process. It's gonna be a process to really clean this up. The thing is I do have a ring light, but I don't like the ring light because it triggers migraines. And the idea of, I mean, I may eventually have to just find a way to make a ring light work, or like set one like high up or just something or other, but oh my god, I don't like them. I don't like them. They stress my eyes out. And I'm more likely to get like ocular migraines and headaches. And point it only at the background, like put it behind you. Interesting. Whoa, money making. Money. Oh, you know who does a really good Mr. Krabs? Zane. Zane does a phenomenal Mr. Krabs imitation. I just, let it be known. Okay. Let's get all these out. Alright. Okay. Oh! I have... As a photographer for years, so just some tips not to be... Oh, I don't think it's bossy at all. I honestly, like, I do really appreciate it because this is new. This setup is new. And you're right, like, the lighting tricks are... Whoa! Wait, what just happened? I did a thing. The lighting tips are super helpful. It's all good. Also, I love that you were a photographer. How cool is that? Oh, God. I did it again. I forgot to... This is gonna be such a pain. Alright. Did I pet you? And did I pet you? God, I hope that's everybody. I had many jobs over the years, moved a lot and got bored easy. Aw, yeah, I've had to do a lot of moving around has meant that I've had to take on a lot of different things. It seems like we're settling here, but I'm in a position where, like, I don't drive, I don't have a car, so I'm trying to focus my effort at home stuff until we are in a position where I can I don't know when we'll even be able to afford a second car. I think our priority too is to get a mortgage, like to get a house. And then we can... I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I have to remember to shut that, because my God, it is a pain to chase them all down. Ooh. Cool. I have more stuff to check. Did you shoot some fine nudes? I have never, ever taken nude photos of myself. Or of anyone, for that matter. Mood. Aw, yeah. Well, product of our day and age, I think, like, I don't know how to explain it. Ooh, another one. Perfect. Okay, yeah, this is why you get lots of pigs, because that adds up so fast. You get professional photographers to take them for you. Smart. I mean, that is a way to do it. Alright. Goat cheese, star fruit wine. Wow. Ooh, look at this. Sell that. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, today we'll get the, get that bouquet to, what's his name? To the last guy. Who's the last guy? It's literally just Sam. Okay, so what is... Sam? He likes cactus fruit, so I'll just give him... Even though these are my health things, I'll just give him that. Do I have, like, pizza or anything, though? Can I make a pizza? Tomato and cheese. I don't have tomato. Okay, dang it. At first I was afraid I was petrified. Wait, do you think a fine art photographer later has a good nut or two? After all, nudes, it's probably like looking at another pair of pants in the closet. Thinking I could lift... Alex. That's funny. That's a good song, though. Where the hell is Sam? Okay. Oh, he likes... Okay, I think I'm gonna give him the maple bars instead, because the cactus fruit is really useful to me at this time. Not that the maple bars aren't, but where the hell are they? Yeah, he can get a maple bar. I did fine arts, it was all normal. Yeah. Alright, it's time... Oh, we've got geodes to crack. God, you knew it. It would have made me look very... It's an icon. Or it's an iconic song. Oof. Okay. Alright. Oh, just like, why am I moving slowly? It's like, on my way. Oh. Wow, buying a bouquet, another bouquet, right in front of one of your, like, partners. This is a menace. Ooh, let's, there's a lot of people hanging out in here. With that sad look upon your face. Oh. Cookies. Just gets me every time. I guess I could talk to Krobus really quickly. I don't... Sam's schedule... I mean, he's pretty easy to find, but... His schedule is just kind of like... I haven't really... It's not one I know particularly well. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a moment. Be right back. so much for waiting. What's this? Ooh, I did boudoir shots for a close friend. Timer 2, but it was not my area of interest. Preferred editorial style shoots, very light reply. Monique, that is fine. That's fun. That's fascinating. Alright. Okay.
Did I jump scare you?
What
yeah,
is
I bet I
this?
did.
What was that? That was something that I didn't see because I didn't have my headset on. Oh no. Alex, thank you for the attempt. Anyway, now I have it on. You'll have to pick your timing. A package arrived at our front door, but I will, this is my last in-game day. I'll finish off the day and then I'll go retrieve it. Okay. Ooh, hi. Oh, can't check the trash cans. Thanks for the attempt, that's crazy. Cool bird! Ooh, let me get you a cool bird. What is it we want to do for a cool bird? Let's see, Audubon. Oh, you know what? There's a popular blue tit nest box. Let me see if the blue tit is on Audubon. It may not be. Dang it! I really wanted the blue tit to be your bird. They're such cute little things. There is an article. Let me, maybe bird dot, eBird. Alright, let's do eBird. They're a great site, and I think they do more world. Audubon just focuses on American birds. But, there's a popular, live stream nest cam that has kind of gone viral, where, enter a region. I just wanna enter species name. Blue ooh, there's a surprising. Let's do the Eurasian blue tit because they're such cuties. Here you get a fluffy little bluebird. I don't have direct experiences with this bird simply because it's just not the right geography. But they're colorful. They're very chittery little things, and I've been following that nest. Ooh, I kind of like the, oh, I kind of like the surprise me thing. Maybe we'll use eBird. That way we could do world birds and not American, not just American. Derpy! Derpy! Wait, Derpy's here? Hang on, did I miss Derpy? Thanks for the Derpy, welcome in! Welcome in! I just, the blue tit, because of that nest box that you've been sharing updates, is the bird, is Monique's bird. But they're so cute! I wish I could put pictures in the, let's see. Well, I've been focused on looking up a bird. They're not ignored, you're acknowledged now. But anyway, yes, I do have a green screen. I just have to tweak my lighting a bit so it's not like this. They all left, yeah. Yeah, it is, the way of the world. Alright, let's get our 6th boyfriend. Alright. Wow. Okay, he likes the maple. Let's see where we stand. Alright, 9 hearts. Easy. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. So... I'm gonna avoid the saloon for a while. So I do not want to accidentally trigger that event. Oh, I already talked to her. They all left the nest. Our Phoebes are going at it again. Nest number 2 is in progress. Oh, I've got geodes. Dang it. Let me speed run. They just letting nothing. Oh. Don't worry, Alex. We could say the spiritual jump scare happened. Think of all the times the jump scares work Even though I know to expect to be jump scared, I still get jump scared. Anyway, let's crack some geodes. The heck is that? Granite? Or just granite? Okay. Haha, coffee. Wow, he really upcharges everything. Like 150 for a piece of ore. Like, what the? Marlon keeps jump scaring me at the mine. Wait, really? Oh. Apparently I'm shooketh. That made me oh, Zane. That's yeah, Alex, I do realize that technically, I think Alex probably jump scares several members of chat. The real jump scare is the positive pregnancy test and her later telling you it's just COVID. When he's right by the exit stairs when you get out. I'm wondering if I've seen that. I must have, but now I'm just like, I don't think... Oh, yeah, I've never seen that. Oh, I want to play Stardew Valley Expanded. That sounds like such a fun time. Best to pull during... Oh, no, that's like the worst. That sounds like an awful April Fool's joke. That is like relationship ender right there. The false pregnancy thing. It's just COVID. What's worse, an unexpected pregnancy or a positive COVID test? I'm just kidding, guys. A big circuit. No, I figured. I figured. But you're right. It's kind of the iconic. The real jump scare is the friends we made along the way. When it's April 2nd, she's still pregnant. Yeah. Yep. Wait, what did I get? I didn't even look. Okay, so I got some Celestine. Sell it right back. That will trigger One Piece fans. I need to read that manga. It's a wild transition when you actually want to get pregnant and you're like, this is okay now? Hatsune Sky. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing all right. Yes, I have a green screen. I just have to tweak the lighting for it. Just kind of figure out a situation. I don't know how soon I'll be able to do that because it's just going to be a matter of getting the right equipment. But yeah, I have a green screen. It was an early birthday present. How are you? I'm very excited. I'm so super excited to have it. All right. That is such a sibling thing to do. Like, hey, you want to piss off my sibling? Give them this. They hate this. They're going to be really mad at you forever. It's weird. Give it, day 100, asking EOS to watch. Oh, yeah, well, we're working our way through Nana. We haven't been able to watch as much as we used to. But we're working our way through Nana. I think we're almost done. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear you're doing well, Hatsune. It's weird giving the blessing of no more team Marvin. If a green screen makes you a big kid streamer, how much would the awe command make you grow? Oh. Yeah, I need to have an awe. Wait, has it really been since last year? Oh no. I'm trying to... Hey now. I will get to stuff. Like, I bought Dungeon Crawler Carl. I will get to it. But I do also have, like, multiple... Like... a couple of deadlines on some stuff that I gotta tackle. You need ban commands. Derpy, you're a mod. You can't, don't ban anyone, please. But yeah, I don't remember if I put a joke command. I thought I had a hug command. Self-moderation at its finest. I didn't even see what that's funny. Me, making people watch Last Man on Earth. No, I get to stuff. It takes me a while, but I do get to stuff. But I'm also reading like 14 different... I'm nearly finished, one of the books that I'm reading, I'm more or less, like, less than 50 pages out from the end. So that I'll probably finish very soon. Oh my god, you're right. Yes, there is a streamer who has a book club about it. Fire! Aw. Welcome in. Fire, how was your stream? What were you playing? Oh, Daniela's here. Yay! He likes books, and I think he will do this one. Yeah, I saw the early June. But no, Dungeon Crawler Carl, believe it or not, has been on my radar for a little over a year now. It's just been very... It really took off. Played some more Twilight Princess Dustlight. Oh, how was that? I hope that went well. Let's see. Put the coffee in here. Do I have coffee in here? Nope, but I have cookies in here. Alright. Let's see. Alright, well, we're slowly but surely, this will be the last in-game day, because I gotta take care of some stuff. Just kind of the usual. Alright, there and there. Okay. Whole lot of fun. I need to check that out. I'm so glad to hear. Alright, I'm not gonna forget to shut the, because the blind chaos goose chase is not fun. But anytime the game hitches, I'm like, ooh, truffle? Because I can't see the truffles in the tall grass. But the animals really don't like it if you don't have, like, they get pissy if you don't have grass. This is hilarious to me. The all front-facing. Everyone's facing the front. It's a little sinister. Alrighty. Oh, I should probably check up on that little mini farm that I made out here. I planted all the stuff and then I haven't really looked at it. Okay, unsurprisingly, there's nothing really growing. Oh, it's only day 2. My, streaming style, where I'm, like, pausing frequently, makes me feel like more time has passed in-game than actually has. Which is probably not a bad thing. You're gonna play Stardew, actually? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Hatsune! I'm so happy to hear that. That message seems to have arrived several minutes after it's being sent. But yay, I'm so glad. Stardew is a vibe. I keep wanting to play Stardew, like just offline. I just never get the chance to. Because I want to go back to my old, like my main file on the Switch, even though I have done a whole lot more on this this particular save. Has done a lot. But I want to just do a little more Ginger Island exploration, and we'll do that on this file too. After I unlock the cutscene with all the guys, I'll take care of, I'll do all the girls, and then, where am I with Krobus? Where do I stand with Krobus? Okay, I'm not too far out for maxing out Krobus's thing, so we'll just, we'll get all of those friendship stats maxed out, we'll do the cutscenes, and then we'll just do Ginger Island for a little bit before we move on to something else. The last book I remember him discuss was The Blade Itself by Joe Aber. Wow! That is another book I have not read. But no, the editing and the beta reading do have to come first, only because I'm on, not super tight deadlines, but on deadline. Okay. It is 11. I should probably make my way back. Let's see. What the heck's happening here? What is this? Why? Am I going crazy? It's okay, no worries. There will be more book club. Yeah, no, I will. I honestly may like because I'm still working my way through Mistborn. That one, I read from it when I have the time, and I actually have my physical copy of Mistborn is on my end table by the couch, so that if there's a moment where I'm like sitting down to take a break, I'll like read a chapter or so out of that, or read a section of it. So I have Dungeon Crawler Crawl on my Kindle, so I may just have that be like the thing I read before bed. And it sounds like it honestly is like the perfect, for lack of a better way to put it, like the perfect bedtime story. So I may just no. Correct. Probably go in and make sure that I haven't disorganized. I have grass that blinks like that. I cut it and it came back. Interesting. I think it's a graphical glitch. I get that sometime. Look at it. Look at me pointing out a glitch and having other people being like, yeah, we get that too. All right. Let's sleep. Sleep. Okay. That's a lot of money. You know why? Because wine and cheese. Actually, because the money makers are the artisan stuff. And it's just so fun. God, the Starfruit Rind, God, it sells so... That is a lot. Okay. Nice, yeah. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me for today. I gotta get on with the day. Thank you all so much for watching. I keep forgetting today's Thursday. Like, my brain thinks it's Wednesday. I don't entirely know what that is. Oh, I've got my schedule here. Yeah, max out all the boyfriend hearts and then trigger the all-guy confrontation without the rabbit's foot. Yeah, I actually wrote that down. But, oh, I like this track. We'll wrap up here. I am thinking of doing a bonus stream. What do you guys think of, like, a Binding of Isaac stream for tomorrow? I don't know if I will do Binding of Isaac. Do we want to continue Stardew? Like, we're playing, but for the bonus stream. Like, do we want to do just, like, fool around with Binding of Isaac? Or do we want to do, like, something else? I also, if I can get it to work, I have a very fun remake of some beloved 80s games, like PC games. Are they 80s? Oh my god, are they 80s? They're very old school PC games. But I have a beloved remake that's all like pixel art and really nice. But if I can get, and they were games that I used to stream way back in, like, when I say early days of streaming, I don't mean like the affiliate 2022 era. I mean like 7 years before that. 8 years before that. Whatever you're in the mood for. That's so nice of you. But yeah, I may do something like a bonus stream of something else. It's just something to think about. I may honestly just be like, let's just do some more Stardew so we can, you know, get all the boyfriends mad and suffer the consequences of dating all the characters. I don't know. But I'm gonna head out. I need to get lunch. Peasant's Quest! We can do Peasant's Quest. Faded, welcome in! I'm just about to end stream, but it is so good to see. I hope you're doing well. We actually could do Peasant's Quest. So I think it's still... You know what, let me, You can't leave! Well, I have to leave. I have to go. Now I'm curious, like... Because I'm pretty sure... Shoot. I think I can actually do Peasant's Quest, but let me check. Oh, Faded, yeah, take care. You take care as well. I'm looking up now, ooh. It's giving me an infinite loading screen, which is probably not... Oh. I don't know if I can play Peasant's Quest anymore, guys. I have no idea. But, anyway, I'll figure that out later, because I do need to get going. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Interesting.